Hmm. Alright. So I think we're all good. Hey, come on, get back. There we go. Oh. Alright. Let's start this. Alright, green on. Green on. Hello everybody, it's me. We're back again. Alright. We're here again today. I still forget what the intro was. Whatever, man. I can't believe I forget. I literally remembered it not too long ago. I wanted to feel like impactful. Here we are again today. No, too fancy. Whatever. I'm back. We're gonna be making 3 more pots every day like we do every day. So, I think I just repeated myself. Oh my gosh, I'm too tired for this. Alright, I'm gonna start throwing here. I'll see you guys over there in a second. What a train wreck. Alright, green off. Green off. There we go. Dude, the intro sucked. That intro sucked. Whatever. That means the pots are gonna be major epic today. Here, I'm gonna get some of this water. Camera C. Camera C. There we go. Getting this out of there. We probably only got a few minutes of camera C. It's at low battery, so I can't imagine. Oh, dang it. I didn't want to get clay on this green apron. Alright, camera A. Camera A. But you can see I have a little apron. So. It could be a little bit longer. But kind of fun, right? Alright, there's already a freaking bat on there. How many? Just one. Alright, there we go. Got this. I just got back from doing a workshop today, which was really fun, but I stayed there all the way until 8, and I have like an hour-long drive home, and then I have to get prepped and stuff, so it's pretty late for me tonight starting the video, but it has to be done, always. Okay. Do this bottom here. Taking this up. Go right back again, right to that bottom edge. I love you, Evan says hello. Hello, how you doing? Curling this up. Alright, camera C. Right down to that bottom edge. Really, I want to be in complete control of this. The hammer fist is coming down. You can see that left hand is on that third there. Pushing down, opening that up. Going right down to the bottom, set some water on the inside there. Cutting right across that bottom edge. Smoothing out this bottom just a little bit. Move some of that clay out to the side. Got it a little bit off center, that's okay. Do one little spiral on the interior, round that off. Camera B. Take this side here, slowly bring this up. And there we go. Nice. Okay. You can see this doesn't really cover the pants at all. I wanted it to be invisible, but that's okay. Knuckle right to the bottom. Nice. Call this in just a little bit. We got another poll coming at you guys. Right to the bottom we ask the clay, hey clay. Oh, somebody says hello, hello. Right down to this bottom edge. Okay. Dang it! I've been messing them up. The first one every single today has been kind of crazy. Longer apron may get caught in the wheel though. Yeah, maybe, but I feel like for me, like it's gonna sit in front of it. I wouldn't mind if it got caught in the wheel. I just want it to be covering my pants more. I don't even like wearing an apron. Aprons annoy the heck out of me, to be honest. That's 3 days in a row where I messed up on one pot. Love for K. Hello, Love for K. I hope you're doing well. Again, right out to this bottom edge. Bring this up. Camera C. Do you enjoy this? No. Yeah, I hate pottery, to be honest. Or I guess I should say ceramic specifically. Alright, fist coming over top, slightly pushing that down. Okay, back on center. I gotta do one more pole here, or one more chunk of clay. Somebody asked why I don't enjoy it. Because it's not nice. The wheel it's a really honest thing. It'll tell you when you're throwing poorly. Whatever you do is reflected physically in front of you. So you can't lie, right? It's like sometimes you can lie to yourself. You can lie to yourself about things in your life, right? But when something is in front of you, you can't deny it. When it's right in front of your very eyes, so it's very humbling, right? And usually the mistakes that are visualized don't make you feel very great, right? So why do I do it, right? Because it gives me value, right? And so for me, I think a lot of people, they ride off of instant gratification, right? And for me, I kind of like the idea that I'm doing something I hate like I love it, and I'm going to dedicate my whole life to it, right? And see if that, takes me anywhere. All right, again. Here we go. But I feel like a lot of people, they only want to be happy, but I don't really want to be happy. I want to find value. Is a twist in all the pots in the background part of your style? Yep, every single pot is twisted up. Why are you trying to make? To find, kind of like what I said a second ago, to find value, right? And so, I think oftentimes we often go through life just aimlessly wandering, and I want to give some purpose to that somehow, right? All right, here we go. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4. So I gotta go a little bit faster. I'm kind of in a rush today because it's so late. I gotta edit all the footage here. Just follow your dreams. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Somebody says gay. Thanks. So funny. You can tell those sorts of comments come from YouTube. What am I trying to make? I'm making trees. Oh yeah, you guys can't see. Camera B? Camera B? So I make trees, right? These trees come from other pots that I made for a long period of time, right? They sort of evolved over the years, and I try to take something from every, series of pots I make and then collapse them together, right? All right. No, you're all good. Don't worry. It's YouTube. We're on the internet. You can say whatever. Alright, right to the side. My setup tech-wise is crazy. Kind of. I mean, it just takes time. Anybody could do what I'm doing right now. I really believe that. You just need to, take a couple months from your paycheck instead of buying, nice food, right? Or, clothes or anything. You just spend it on your setup, right? You just, your computer, you don't need a fancy computer to, live stream. You just need a computer, right? The most expensive thing that you'll have to get is probably your camera, right? All right, camera A. Camera A. All right, wedging table. Wedging table. There we go. There we go. So we got number 1. We got to throw number 2 back here. Let's try to do a better job on number 2. The new number 2. Right? I really believe that, I mean, a majority of my meals are ground beef and rice. You can really save a lot of money on ground beef and rice, and it fills you up. And I'll get some fruit. And occasionally, if I'm feeling fancy, is camera in Canadian? What? I don't know what that means. You're gonna have to type that in again. Love the twist. It looks like an elven goblet. Thank you. That's so funny. Yeah, but my pottery is more of a test to myself, right? A lot of people make pots, right, to make a functional object, right? Functional object has a value to it. All right, hold on. Camera C. All right. Wheel. There we go. What's it called? A functional object has value prescribed to it, right? And so I thought, what better way to test myself if I can sit here and I make pots every single day. You can check the receipts on my YouTube if you want, but I make pots every single day, and so I thought, well, why not make a useless object that nobody wants that's against general conventions of pottery, right? I really want to find my own sort of path, and, to do that, you gotta really spend a lot of time working on it, right? All right, camera B. Catch the clay. Snap, we're in green. Yeah, I got some more green going on, so that way I'm invisible. How do you speak in the camera angle changes? I use a video, a Gamer Boys program called Voice Attack, and I have it hooked up to the microphone that's on my head right now, and I have phrases that do hotkeys to change angles that are connected to the streaming software that swaps it when it completes a certain phrase, right? It's kind of cool. All right, somebody says, you guys are typing so much. Okay. Oh yeah, who needs foods when you have ceramics? Totally agree. How can I support you? I don't have much, but would like to throw a couple of bucks. Don't even worry about it. You just seeing my work, that's totally enough for me, really. Ground beef and rice has versatility, from stuffed peppers to jambalaya. Yo, get jambalaya, yo? Oh my gosh. That sounds amazing. I just I just put salt in it sometimes. So funny. You have the voice of a young rabbi. Interesting. How long have I been doing this? Quite a while. How long have I been doing this? I've done throwing on the wheel for probably almost 4 years now, but I've done ceramics for maybe like 6 something years. Originally I'm a drawing major at an art school, right? I do a lot of charcoal drawings, or I did. And then I moved past that into the realm of ceramics. And I started with a lot of mold making and sculpture stuff, and then I got into throwing, and then I made a lot of like face sculpture things, right? Like I add facial features on my mugs to kind of hide the fact that I was really not I was almost at a bad word. I was really poor at throwing, right? And so then I tried to get a lot better at it. I did a project where I just made a bunch of mugs for all my my classmates, my peers, in exchange for a 1-minute audio recording of their coolest memory. I made a little website with the assistance of a professor of mine, and I had them all QR codes on the mug so you could look at them and see your audio recording. But I gotta repost those because the audio recording kind of got, or not the audio recordings, the website got destroyed. Dang, you guys are talking so much. This is so interesting. But yeah, I've been doing it for a little bit. Laugh out loud, check my receipts. Yeah, yo, that's I'm so excited that the year is almost up for throwing every day. That's like literally, like I'm so pumped up about it. Oh, come on. We gotta do one more here. Okay. Why you have a green screen? So I can turn myself very mini. At the end, I'll do a pottery review where I make myself a little mini version of myself, and I stand right here and review my pots. It's also for making fun dance videos, like on my Instagram, or if you go on my YouTube under my music pottery playlist. I have a bunch of I think I have like 100 and something edited things that are pretty fun. But that's why I do that. Is love to see your attempt at wobbly pot. It's where you throw cylinder, cut it off, reattach off center, then center the middle to top part. Yeah, so that's a lot. That's adding a lot of steps, right? For me, the only part that's bearable for me about the whole ceramic process is throwing on the wheel, right? Like I like that battle. And so when I have to lift something up off of it, I'm changing the forces for 1 split second that I'm working against, right? I kind of like the fact that the wheel is just, it's me, the clay, the wheel spinning in the same direction, and I'm slowing it down, right? And so there's something that's really satisfying for me to have that thing that's very simple that fights against me, and through that fight you get something that's so crazy. That's why I don't use a torch right now either. Like I could use a torch and it could make my twists a lot wider, right? Maybe one day I'll get into it, but for right now I just want that battle between me and the clay. I don't want to like do any fancy tricks other than, using my couple tools. Oh no, on the wheel here. Are you almost done so you can review them? I have one more to make because I screwed up the first one. So, I make 3 every day. Looks amazing, keep it up. Roots of an ancient tree, interesting, thank you. Voice of a young rabbi is on point, that sounds awesome. I want to hear the recordings. Yeah, I have some of them on my YouTube. If you scroll back on my videos, you probably find a couple of them, but I think I'm going to do like a big video soon, maybe sometime after my year of making pots project. I'll spend some time and edit them all into one like couple hour long video so you can hear all the recordings. I tried to make one of your trees. It's a lot harder than making a wobbly pot. Well, I think because the tree, it really only, you know, I've been doing them for a little bit now. Like, I don't think they're like, it's not that they're not difficult to throw, right? It's that you have room to make things that are wobbly or have mistakes on it, right? It's just, you gotta like evaluate those. They can't just all like whatever like works and that's it, right? Sometimes when they fall or collapse, they don't look good. So you kind of have to like find a process and learn how to find value or like rate the pots out of 10, you know, and have like some scale. I think people who just kind of like make something, I think painters kind of have this problem a lot, is they'll make something and it's the conglomeration of all those hours. There's so many moments that they could have potentially went wrong, so they don't really have value on those little moments, and so they just see that final result, and then that's what they make value on. And there was good moments obviously during their painting, and so it all their paintings just become good paintings, right? Like, I like having bad pots, I like having all these things because they all become context for the whole, right? And so I think people don't value those small moments. That's why I don't like to add or move or do a lot of fancy like tricks with the wheel or having like a torch right now, is I kind of just like how simple everything is. I have this kind of theory on something called parallel projects, where you keep ideas so simple, right? Very bare bones. And so then you can have other projects work their way into the project, right? And so you have all these parallel projects moving together as one giant train, right? That's why I was doing those music videos for a long time. That's how I even resulted into doing these live streams. I was just doing recordings when I just first began, but they slowly led me into this direction using that idea of parallel projects. I made a wobbly pot, but my wobbly pot is both pot with a round bottom that wobbles. Yeah, well, there's a reason why I make cylinders, right? I'm not, you know, making like bowls or rounding that shape out. Once you really round that and get anywhere, you start to delineate from the cylinder, you know, your pots become really, really dependent on, you know, wall thickness and stuff. I can still make a wobbly pot, but get a good tree out of it as long as I am consistent, even if it's a little bit, you know, what's the word? Even if it's a little bit like off-centered or anything. But if you make a round object like a wide bowl or something, all those little micro off-centered bits really translate to the pot. Do you glaze these? Nope, I haven't glazed a single one. I haven't even fired a single one. They're all unfired, unglazed in a bunch in my apartment here. I can show you. All right. And strong mentality. And strong mentality. Oh wait, no, I gotta be camera A. Camera A. There we go. Alright, so you can see that was one of the rooms I filled. So I filled another room. I usually show it at the end, but since I'm taking longer and you guys are here, it's probably better if I talk to you guys about that stuff first, those who are new. But I filled my spare bedroom, my living room, and my dining room. And now I'm filling up pottery shelf, the basement as well, right? And so I'm really making a lot of them. If you have time later, is there an example? There's an example on my Instagram. It's supposed to be wobbly. Yeah, you know, Modern Wolf Designs. I'll look at it afterwards. Do you follow me? If you follow me, I can. Well, I guess you don't really have to follow. Just send me a message, you know. And I can look for your account after. I'll make a comment on it. So there's an air bubble in that middle part, right? So I gotta be cautious of that. Right, camera C. Let's see if camera C is still on. Camera C. Camera C? Oh, look at that. Camera C still on. I thought it was going to be, done. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you for watching my stream. I appreciate that. I can look at your account right after. How's that sound? Alright, so there's that wobbly. It's right. All the ones today were kind of wider. I'm gonna color this in. Alright. Oh, is this freaking air bubbles in here or something? What the heck is in there? Look at these wobbly parts here. I feel like that's not an air bubble. That just feels like something that kind of got a weird wrinkle. Maybe it's a hard chunk. Alright, I'm gonna just get some water on my elbow here. Alright, camera B. Camera B. Okay. Right to the bottom. And we're not gonna do a normal pull. That's all we're gonna do is an equalizing pull here. And we're just trying not to, stretch the clay at all anymore. We're just trying to realign the particles just a little bit wider out there, right? And so that's how you can use a collar to get height, right? What's the weirdest thing I found in my reclaim? Oh, yes, I can talk about this story. A Band-Aid, not my reclaim, but like community studio reclaim. I found somebody's Band-Aid. So disgusting. I loved it. I couldn't, like, when I held it up, my body was kind of like aching because I was really grossed out. And then I just threw it away and I continued on. The Band-Aid was really funny. Seriously, I laugh so hard every time I think about that story. All right, chill. All right, it's gonna want to collapse down. What do we got? We did both of them with tendrils. Let's see if we can get an even number. We can do petals on this one. And slowly, as the water gets hydrated on that thin part, it's gonna want to collapse even more. But you see how this is in, right? So as long as it doesn't tear or rip and it just collapses, it will all nest down right on that interior spiral and it just sit there, right? So it's the form's holding itself up. It's kind of a little pretty thing, right? That's so gross, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's okay. Somebody found teeth? No way. I found an entire stink bug in mine. No shield bug / stink bug. Yeah, stink bugs are... I think most bugs are gross. There's one corner of my basement that there's like some bugs on the wall. I don't know, it really freaks me out a little bit, to be honest. But I haven't really sat down to investigate it. I'm scared that I'm gonna find something that's gonna freak me out. It's a drunk pot, that's so funny. Yeah. I mean, he's slowly collapsing. I think we'll get a full collapse on it. Like when I'm looking at this, it looks like we're gonna get a full collapse. Alright, well, I gotta do this fast. This is gonna wanna collapse here. So let's see if we can get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, we got 4 petals, great. But we got some rips. I got a little bit too thin here. So that's not gonna really look too great. But we'll do our best here. You can kind of see what it's supposed to look like, but kind of ripped the clay. It was a little bit thin, so when I did that, it ripped it. Green screen pottery. I love stink bugs. Yeah, stink bugs are they're a vibe, but I feel like they're just kind of gross most of the time. What do you do with these after the year's up? Hopefully find somewhere to fire them all, right? That's the goal. And then after I fire them, I'm probably not going to glaze them. I'll wait a couple years before I glaze them. I got to kind of exhaust glazing as well. I got to figure out what works for me. I have a lot of mixing and testing I got to do, so I'm going to be doing that probably for a year, and then I'll probably start getting into glazing them again. Maybe at that time I'll have like a big studio space and a warehouse, and I'd have my camera on a big gimbal and I'd have it rotate around the whole entire place. It's going to be epic. But we got to work for that stuff, so it's going to take a while. Why not sell them? I don't know. I feel like most people, that's what they do. They make pots and they want to sell them right away. So, I'll be a nonconformist and I'll just keep them. I think it's kind of cool. They become like little reminders that I'm like getting after it, right? I think sometimes I'll like doubt myself or something. Sorry. I'll doubt myself, right? And then I look up and I'm like drinking coffee on the ground, you know, and I'm surrounded by pots that are all reminders that I'm like slowly making my way towards my goal. If I'm not even getting there, you know, I can at least say, you know, I tried to take a step, you know, so that's kind of how I think about it. Anyway, green on. Green on. We're back again with another Pottery Demon review. We're going to get right into it. We're going to start out with the one over here. We did a 4 petal on the bottom. The top is now kind of collapsing. Somebody said it kind of looked like a drunk pot. I totally agreed. It almost reminds me of that one scene from Naruto, Rock Lee and his drunken fist, right? It has a vibe like that. Still very tree-like. The second pot that I'm right inside of right now, this one I feel like is the most tree-like. It kind of reminds me of, this one specifically reminds me of the baboa trees more so than some of the other trees that I make. I kind of like the uniformity of that bottom. There's a really nice contrast between the veins of the tree going out wider on that tree top. I think that's kind of nice. And then we're going to go up to the one on the top here. The one on the top, it's dipping its head forward. I feel like sometimes in these thumbnails, people don't get to see the interiors of the pots. And so I wanted to show you all the interior. I'll explain what this one is. It's kind of like the one that I'm inside of right now, this one. But I think that one just looked a little bit too basic. So it's kind of interesting that it fell. It revealed something to you guys as the viewers. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. All the best in Strong Mentality. I had to say it really quick, so it didn't play that over again. Maybe I'm going to play something else for you guys, and I'll read some comments, and I'm going to head out. All right, so Goated 2. Jared Leto. Wait a second. I actually think I have a... Wait, hold on. Let me see if I have a... Is it just playing more? Is it just replaying? Hold on. How many times has it been playing over for you guys? Oh, just this once? No.
What do you know? What the hell do you actually know about me, huh?
No, that's not it either. Aww. Oh no, this is it. So you said Pottery Jared Leto, whatever. Look at this, literally the Joker, baby.
There's no going back. You've changed things forever. And why do you want to kill me? I don't want to kill you. What would I do without you? No, you complete me.
Give me one more chance, I'll fight. Let me put you in the side. I ain't got no time for you. I ain't shit, live a life. I don't wanna be a bicycle guy. I fly so high, you can see me. I just wanna live a life on high alert. If I fucking feel it, then I fucking burn. If you try to fuck with me, I'll fucking put you in the dirt. Hit the gas, bitch, I'm out, look a bitch, give me burn, give me burn. How you talking to me? Oh shit, I'm the case, better run for the city. Big bitch, then you put away here. Case by the way, cause you know how to slip. Homie, I'm just talking in green. Keep pushing, I'll be hitting away. All we, I be laughing at me. What I'm talking about, we be popping in the street with the killers now. And this shit that we be dropping and be popping a smile. All the pussy fucking bitch up.
Alright. So funny. Isn't that so sick? You're just talking about the Joker. The Funk Ceramics goes hard. Yo, I'm telling you, I have 130 something of those types of videos on my YouTube. You gotta just go to my playlist if you like that. Alright. So somebody said, it's like the drunk pot, I remember that. Why not sell them? I think we went over that. It's your own dragon horde of pottery. Yeah, totally, yo. So funny. Bro, you're gonna make it. That's hella unique. Thank you. Would trade a watercolor painting for one. I only paint from memory, and it's pretty wild interpretation of things. I refuse to use references. That's pretty awesome. If you follow me on Instagram and message me, and maybe we can talk more about the watercolor thing. That sounds kind of an interesting idea. Or I could even have your watercolor right up behind me as I'm throwing. We could do something cool. Someone said I really needed some shrooms. That's so funny. The Funk Ceramics goes edit hard. Consider me subscribed, but thank you so much. That's very kind of you. All right. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for me today. Computer. All right. I'll see you guys around in the next one. Okay. Peace out.